On Christmas night, my parents threw $200 at me and kicked my 4-year-old daughter and me out into the snow, all because she accidentally knocked over their Christmas tree. 4 years later, they showed up at my door asking for help. Christmas used to be the one night I thought people tried harder. My parents' house looked the same as always, right down to the hallway photos that screamed who mattered. None of them had my daughter in them. Not one. My dad loved silence and control. Dinner felt like walking through tripwires. My mom nitpicked the gravy even though she'd forced me to cook it her way. My dad watched my kid's plate like he was grading her. Careful, he said. You don't want to spoil her. My daughter stayed glued to my side and whispered, Mommy, did I do something wrong? No, baby, I told her while my stomach tightened. After dinner, the gifts sat by the tree. My daughter finally lit up and pointed at a little silver box. Is that for me? Yes, I said. But wait, she nodded, stood up too fast, and her elbow brushed the table. The tree stand shifted. Gravity did the rest. Lights flickered. Ornaments shook. The angel on top wobbled. The tree tipped. Glass snapped. The angel hit the floor and split clean in half. My daughter froze, eyes huge, breath stuck. She whispered, I didn't mean to. My dad exploded. What the hell is wrong with you? She's a child, I said, standing up. It was an accident. My mom made this sharp little laugh. An accident? You never discipline her. My dad bent down, grabbed something, and I thought it was an ornament. It was cash. He balled up $200 and threw it at my chest. Here, he said, since you clearly don't know how to raise a kid. My daughter started crying, quiet and shaking like she was trying not to exist. I stepped forward. Don't talk to her like that. My mom didn't even look at me. She just pointed at the door. Get out. My dad's face stayed cold. You're a disgrace. Both of you. Then everything went slow. The bills slid off my sweater and fluttered to the floor. My daughter clutched my leg like it was a life raft. She kept whispering, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I lifted her and her arms locked around my neck. My dad opened the door like we were garbage. Cold air hit her wet cheeks and she hiccuped. The door slammed behind us like a final verdict. I sat in my car with the engine off until she cried herself asleep. No call came, no apology, no, are you okay? Texts. For 4 years, they disappeared like we didn't exist. We built our own life anyway. Money was tight and I was tired a lot, but my daughter grew into this calm, observant kid who watched adults like she was taking notes. When she was 7, she asked, why didn't grandma love me? I didn't lie. Some people are broken and refuse to fix it. That's not your fault. By 10, she stopped asking. She didn't need to. That's when they knocked. My parents looked smaller, older, worn down. My mom's hair was gray and pulled back like she was holding herself together. My dad's shoulders sagged. We need to talk, my mom said. I stayed in the doorway. What do you want? My dad cleared his throat. We made a mistake. I waited. A big one, he added, like that covered 4 years of silence. My mom's eyes filled up. We lost everything. Medical bills, bad investments. We need help. You threw my child into the cold on Christmas, I said, and now you're here asking for help. My mom reached for me. I stepped back. Please, she whispered. We're still your parents. No, I said. You were my parents. Then you chose not to be. My daughter walked into the hall behind me, steady and unafraid. She looked at them like strangers, because that's what they were. My mom broke. Oh, sweetheart. My daughter asked, are you here to apologize? My dad opened his mouth, then shut it. My daughter nodded once. That's okay. I already forgave you. My mom started sobbing like forgiveness was a key. My daughter didn't move. Forgiving you doesn't mean you get access to me. She looked up at me. Mom, can we close the door? So I did. A few weeks later, they mailed a letter full of regret and promises. I threw it away. Forgiveness isn't a free pass. Family isn't blood. It's behavior. And the best gift I ever gave my kid was showing her she never had to stay where she wasn't wanted. What would you have done in my place?